Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
You find yourself in a tavern.
Yo, we should have checked for traps.
I knew he forgot something.
I think I can reason with him.
You killed his father.
Can I have sex with it?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna touch a sword.
Don't touch the sword!
The child is evil, right?
Obviously.
I could cast Fireball.
Always cast fireball.
All right. Roll for it. Previously on Friday Night Quests. And stepping out into the corridor, wiping its hands caked in blood, you see a Sladi figure in robes with blue on its chalky white skin and a metal plate covering its eyes. And it stands out and looks at all of you, starts speaking inside your minds. Ooh. And you hear, "What are you doing here?"
I attack it
Okay.
immediately.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
All right. Roll for initiative. So going first is actually Ine.
Oh.
So she leaps forward, like she sees you, Horace, like start to unsheath Doris, and she doesn't waste any time and sprints right up to this creature, basically, and goes to punch him. Oh my god. Those are both incredible rolls. Natural 20 and an 18.
Nice.
So both of those hit. And basically, we're going to do some damage here.
Is it natural 18?
That's a natural 18. Oh my god. That's so much damage. So she just leaps up, and this thing doesn't suspect it because it's seeing something different. You guys don't know what you look like, but clearly it was curious about what you were doing here. And this is almost in its way, like it's ready. It's getting ready to fight because it sees you moving for something. But an A comes up, and with her right hand, just basically making her hand like a blade, and just stabbing right into the side of this thing's neck and just crippling its collarbone. But this thing's up next.
Oh, so I totally thought it recognized us.
No.
It did not.
It
It was
said-
just asking what you were doing there.
Which means that it does not necessarily think we belong, which means we may have hit the limit of the spell.
Of
'Cause
belonging.
Well, the problem is that Sweeney's psychic silhouette makes each one of us look like we belong. There's a lot of us. And we're starting to get to the point where there wouldn't be this many people that belong. So we might be really running into...
That would stretch the believability of the
Yeah,
spell.
like as we go further, we
Right.
may all start to look identical. It could get very silly.
Right.
And this thing basically turns to Ine and waves its left hand across her at such close range and kind of puts her palm to her face. She's going to have to make an intelligence saving throw. Nope, so needed a 19. So you see...
shit.
So you see basically this wave wash over Ine's face, and then suddenly this ripple of telekinetic energy sends her flying. She slams into the wall and rolls down onto the floor. Horace, you're up next.
Okay. I'm just going to go full attack. Not a lot of good rolls, actually. My highest is 26.
26?
Yeah.
He is going to use a reaction.
Okay.
In one of his reactions, you see like his right hand come up, and you see like blue and ethereal kind of electric light appear around his arm as if he's shielding himself. And that'll give him a +5 to his AC.
Wow.
So what's your highest?
Highest is 26.
26. That will hit.
Okay.
What's your next one?
So next highest then goes to 21.
21. That won't hit.
Okay. So everything
And-
else misses.
But the 26 will hit.
So Doris clangs against like an energy shield.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I get through.
But
a
you
cut.
get through one of them.
Okay,
yeah.
so that did 13 damage. Keep in mind, Doris is magical too, so it might bypass certain.
It does.
Oh,
It's a magic weapon.
Oh,
There's a lot of things, like, ever since you got a magic weapon, there's so many monsters that are like, resistance to bludgeoning, unless, of course, it's a magic
Yeah.
sword, and it's like, yeah, it's a magic sword. All
Thanks-
right.
Thanks, Doris.
Up next is Mikey L. He's going to jump up and swing with his stalactite axe, basically, or his mace. That is a miss with where this guy's AC is at right now. Up next is Lorai. He sees Ine like crash against the floor. He's also going to run up and make 2 attacks, making his hands like daggers. That was the opposite of Ine's roll. I've got a 2. You can confirm that, Mike.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not very good.
DM's assistant.
But DM's assistant. But basically, yeah, the hands swing, and it looks like this Slotty has started to get its bearings. That first attack that an A sent against it looks like it did some serious damage. But after that and after your swing, it looks like it's actually starting to move pretty quickly and start to assess the situation. In fact, right after that attack from Lorai, it's going to take a legendary action.
Okay, here we go.
This action has been spoken of in Legend.
In Legend. And it's going to put one of its hands directly or try to stab with its palms into Mikey L. So, just one attack. Oh no, that does wound.
Oh.
That does hit, I mean, which is going to be a flat. You just see, like, Mikey L take a palm to his bare chest, and you see a blast into his chest of just, like, pure power of, like, bludgeoning, and then you see a psychic ripple around him, and he's pushed backwards against the wall. Jeez. Up next is going to be Izzy.
Who's closest to me?
You're not right up next to him.
So probably Sweeney and Tyrone.
Yeah, Sweeney and Tyrone is right next to you.
I'm going to meld into stone and just drop into the floor.
Okay. All right. You
The
did.
end.
Oh, bye.
So you go
Yeah.
straight down into the floor. Up next is Sweeney and Tyrone.
No.
God, I still do not know what to do. I guess just some fire bolts. I don't know. I don't have a lot of good ideas, and this is one of those moments where I don't have a good idea. So they're each gonna do a fire bolt.
You got it.
18 plus 11 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That is 4d.
Yeah, it's a 29 to hit. That'll definitely do it.
That's good.
12 damage. That's a pretty low roll. And then from 15 plus 11 to hit on the other one. So that is a 26. And that's almost exactly the same.
12.
No, 15 actually.
All right, so those two fire blasts shoot out from you and Tyrone. It looks like this creature is powerful, but it looks like it relies heavily on its ability to dodge attacks and not be injured by them. Because it looks like the damage from Horace's slice, from Anae's like kind of stabbing, and your fire is really starting to weigh on this creature. But yeah. Up next is actually going to be Anae. So she's prone, so she's going to kind of kip up and flip herself back up off the floor.
How far did it push her from it?
It pushed her back about 10 feet. So she hit the wall and like rolled down on the floor pretty hard. But she kips up and like gets back up standing. She doesn't have any ranged attacks, so she's just going to ready charging in. Up next is this slutty creature. It looks at all of you, and it can see that it's starting to get kind of boxed in. And you see its eyes narrow, and I need all of you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy.
Damn it.
All right, Sweeney, what'd you get?
Like a 15. I'm debating whether I'm going to use my reroll.
All right, we'll come back to you. Horace, what'd you get?
20.
Izzy, what'd you get?
8.
Actually, you're in the floor.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this doesn't
Is it an eye contact thing? Does he need to see the target?
Yes, because he's kind of focusing what he's shooting at. I would say being in the floor, you're not affected by this.
Tyrone got a 25, and Sweeney is going to spend one reroll for... no, Sweeney's going to write it out.
He's going to write it out?
Yeah.
It looks like, so, unfortunately, Sweeney, you did fail. And Ine and Lorai did pass, but Mikey L super failed. So both you and Mikey L are going to take 50 psychic damage, and you're stunned for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, but both of you are stunned. Everybody else, you're going to not take any damage. It's just kind of like a full one or the other. But you see a psychic blast just ripple down the hallway. And the few of you that resist, it just washes over you. But you see Mikey L, like, it just rides up his body and explodes at his head. And you see him just dazed, leaning back, falling against the wall. And same with Sweeney. Up next is going to be Horace.
Okay, I'm just going to do what I do best, which is swing my sword at things.
There you go.
Okay, that's some good ones. 2 criticals.
Nice.
He's again going to, you see this kind of electric blue ethereal psychic barrier come up over one of his arms as he's trying to dodge your attacks.
And that's not technically considered a spell, right?
It is not.
Okay, thought so.
Lowest is 22.
Okay. 22 will not hit.
Okay. The next lowest is a...
Lowest was 22?
Yeah, lowest was 22.
Pretty good roll.
Better than the last time.
27.
Oh, anything 27 up will hit.
Okay, so 27, and then the rest are criticals.
Jeez.
So I'll re-roll the critical damage. Oh, and a 7, 1 and 5, 4 and 7. My
8 plus 9, so that is 17. Plus 9 3 times?
Yep.
So 17 plus
27.
So
I should just have a calculator.
44.
44 damage.
There's apps for this.
And you know what?
Aren't those doubled because of the crits? Did you double them?
You
Or
don't
you roll more
double
dice?
strength.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't double the strength.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's with the doubles. Okay.
Oh wait, and I didn't count the 8. I got 8 more points because I didn't count the third attack. I just counted my critical.
44.
So
52.
52.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Well, it looks like as this thing was learning to fight each of you, it looks like you must have been watching its movements because you come in a little bit better this time around, and its barrier only manages to catch one of your slices, almost as if, this is your own fighting, but I would say as if you faded to go high and then came in low and just cut this thing up. It's looking pretty messed up at this point.
Funny enough, I closed my eyes. I was just swinging wildly.
Just trusted. If he, maybe the logic was, if he's psychic and can see through my eyes,
yeah.
if I close my eyes, it's almost
Joke's on him.
If I don't know what I'm doing,
Yeah.
he can't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. What if I hurt myself?
There you go.
Maybe it'll hurt him.
Maybe it's a perfect plan.
I mean, so far so good.
It worked really well. All right. After that, it's going to take.
You expected me to be smart, didn't you?
Strategy? Not from the Velvet League.
You fool.
It's going to. It's going to take one of its legendary actions, and it's going to, recovering, like grabbing its side as it's bleeding, it closes its fists and looks up at you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Horace.
Okay. 15.
15? What happens is, as it
Did I fail? Because I can reroll my...
You did fail,
Okay.
so you can reroll.
That's a 21.
Okay, you do pass.
Okay.
You feel his fist clenching around you, and you feel like the psychic energy builds so much around you, you feel space and time starting to warp around your body. But you push back just in time and resist it.
The reason I can reroll myself is because I'm indomitable.
Indomitable, yep.
Yeah. So with
Not just because you want to. Can I reroll that?
I would like to pass now, please. May I succeed?
Mikey L is going to roll to see if he gets out of his stun. He does not. He rolled a 6. Lurai is not stunned. He's going to run up and try to attack this thing. And both of those are fails. Highest was a 12. Good job, Lurai. Izzy, you're up next.
He's wearing a metal mask?
He's wearing a metal mask. Well, he's not wearing a metal mask. He's got a metal plate. Basically, it looks like it's fused to his face.
Like Geordie LaForge.
Yeah, you know how Geordie LaForge fused metal to his face?
I don't know. I don't remember if it was attached. Oh, yeah, it was like
I
put into his eyes.
I
wasn't
think
it?
it's removable. He has like clips on his sides of his temples.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike.
I'm sorry. I'm a fake geek.
so someone's freaking out. All right, Jordy, don't worry. This blowtorch is going to be over in just a second.
Let me just fuse this to your flesh. Gotta superheat it first. Okay, here we go.
Why was the Star Trek episode taking place in the Warhammer 40k universe?
I do want to try that, actually. I just want to see what happens.
Heat the metal?
If I heat the metal,
Do it.
I'm going to heat his metal on his
Oh
face.
my god, on the face?
Yeah.
It's gonna mess him up.
Jeez. Okay, what does he have to roll?
Nothing.
It
Do you-
just happens.
There's no save?
Well, if he wants to drop it, or he wants to hold on to it instead of dropping it.
Wait, there's no save.
There's
If
no
he,
save.
if it's like
It's only a save like if you want to drop because like you're holding a sword or
Yeah.
something. Otherwise, it just happens, right?
yeah.
Any creature in physical contact with the object will take 2d8 fire damage. But if I push it up to a 4,
God
you
damn.
can just take his whole face off.
Well, it can't drop it because it's part of its face.
Until the spell ends, my bonus actions are additional damage.
Go for it.
Okay.
What's the duration on that?
Range of 60 feet, durations up to a minute, but I have
Whoa.
to concentrate. But thankfully,
So you can just sit there keeping the metal hot.
yeah,
Whoa.
because being in stone doesn't require concentration for me.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're right. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. So let's melt his face off.
What an OP combo. To just dip into stone and be like, all right, cool, you can't hit me. Burn, 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 burn,
I
burn,
like
burn,
your
burn, burn.
man.
I mean, it's a cool combo if you've stapled metal to your face.
I guess it is.
Bad move.
So how much damage?
For an iron golem, I guess it'd be pretty bad.
Yeah. They have resistance to fire, though.
Yeah,
I
they
think.
do, yeah.
Just 40.
Then you're just fighting a hot iron golem.
Thanks, buddy.
You're like, oh no.
kind of like blinding. That's the goal of this.
I don't know if blinding's gonna help because his eyes are covered.
I think it's hopefully going to help with his like psychic
Maybe.
concentration.
19 fire damage to the face.
Jesus.
Also, meld into stone is only 3rd level. It's 8 hours and it's not concentration. That is a damn good
That's
spell.
why you should sleep from now on.
I know.
Oh my
I
God.
might actually.
That's actually really smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you see the alchemical band fused to its face just start to heat red hot. You can actually see the symbols pretty clearly now. It looks cool. When if you remember in like Lord of the Rings when he puts the ring in the fire, you just see it just heat up on his face. And this thing is screeching. It is in horrible pain as its hands reach up, clawing at its face. Yeah.
Leave it to Izzy to create that reaction.
That was so awesome.
I'm the good guy. I swear.
We'll bring our best person in. She melts faces.
Creative ways of torture.
After Izzy, it's going to use another legendary action, and it's going to like swing wildly at you, Horace, just trying to strike you.
Oh, like I do?
Yes. That's probably not going to be enough. You are a pretty tough fella. That's 16, yeah. That's not going to break your AC. So this thing is freaking out, swinging and trying to punch through your armor and just kind of cracks its hands against the armor because it is not focused right now. Sweeney, you're up. You are stunned.
I guess I try to roll out of the stun at the end of my turn. It's intelligence, right?
That's correct.
29.
Yes. No, it was a 30 intelligence saving throw.
No! But that's the end of my turn, and Tyrone's going to just do another firebolt. That's a 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Ooh, that's better. 27 damage.
Nice.
This thing is looking pretty messed up. You guys are burning it in a lot of different creative ways. Yeah. This.
Let's get creative.
All right. Up next,
yeah.
Izzy-Na, now that she's got her bearing, she runs up, jumps, puts her right foot up against the wall, coming up from the side of it to kind of get like a down angle on this thing, and comes down with like 2 big swinging kicks. Nope. Both of those.
She looked awesome.
It looked awesome. She ran up the wall, kicked off, came spinning down, and this thing sensed it at the last moment and stepped back, and both kicks spun past as she landed to the ground on the opposite side. This thing recoils and goes to attack Ine. So he's going to put 2 strikes into Ine and 1 into you, Horace. So into Ine. Wow, both were terrible. 1 and a 7. Into you, Horace, is also bad. Wow. The highest roll I got there was a 17. And that was against you. So
I slapped it
because
away.
I think you have like a 20
I have
AC,
20,
right?
22.
Yeah, so this thing is just freaking out, just swinging wildly. You guys have clearly broken its concentration. Horace, you're up next.
Oh, man.
Put it out of its misery. It's making me sad.
If I don't put it out of its misery, it's...
I'll make
I don't want you to finish it. That's going to be gross.
It is.
Okay, here we go. Wildly swing away. Too wild. I got a 1. But I got my highest is 26,
That'll hit.
and my second highest is 25,
That'll also hit.
and then I got a 1.
The 1 will not hit.
Okay, and my fourth attack was a 15.
Yeah, that won't hit.
Yeah. Okay, so I got 4 plus 9 plus.
Calculator, yay.
Yay! I win.
Win D&D.
29 damage.
Jeez. This thing looks pretty messed up. Like, you have, at this point with your slices, you are doing, like, deep damage. You see, like, early on when you were cutting, your cuts were low. Like, they were light on the body. There wasn't a lot of depth because every time your blade, even when you would get past that shield, you could see a little bit of psychic damage kind of catching it and reducing the damage. At this point, though, with how weak it is, its focus is off, and you are getting deep strikes. You are getting organs. You are slashing tendons and bone. Like, this thing looks pretty beat up. And up next is going to be Mikey L, who's going to try to roll out of his stun.
Get a grip, Mikey L.
Nope, that's a 5. Lurai is going to come swinging up. He's got 2 attacks. He's going to try to take the same as if him and his daughter fighting in the same pattern. He's going to go up on the left wall and jump down and try to do 2 strikes with his fists. No. Those are 2 6s. It's impressive. They have 2 terrible rolls.
Hit each other in
Yeah,
midair.
they both of their attacks look really cool and really coordinated.
Yeah.
This thing just almost like a those plays you see with all the crazy martial arts. The classic play Crouching Tiger, Hidden Leviathan. These things are just like dodging each other like beautifully. It looks like beautiful combat, but nobody's landing any hits.
The same troop did the Power Rangers play.
Oh yeah.
That I caught in the Estates.
Oh, yeah.
You know all the fight posing they do?
Yeah.
That's probably what.
That's where their power comes from.
Oh, of course.
Posing.
That's why they're called Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing uses one of its legendary actions and screeches and reaches its hands down into like towards the floor, like the actual stone itself, and you
hey.
hear ripping and cracking and breaking
What?
as not. So you're still
Where am
like,
I?
because you're like 30 feet back. This is
Oh,
the
okay.
stone directly beneath it.
Cool.
Hey, you see Izzy fly out of the floor.
Don't touch my home.
You see it ripping into the stone and just cracks and ripples out and just pulls the stone up and throws it at all of you. So I'll need a dexterity saving throw.
Damn, Sweeney, roll better than you have
An
been.
A. Nope. Lurai. Natural 20. Mikey L's stunned, so he's going to get hit. So.
I bet the DC is higher than like 15, right?
It is.
Yeah, neither Sweeney nor Tyrone passed.
Oh, no.
Hero, no.
And.
Yeah,
Oh, that's going to make me mad.
I got a natural 20. Is there any way I can dive in front of Tyrone?
Oh.
soak the damage.
Yeah.
I will let you do it if you spend your inspiration that I gave you.
I'll do it.
Because to me, this is
I'll do
like,
it.
this is an inspired moment.
I'll do it.
And it's definitely technically out of what you can do, but
Yeah.
because you're spending your inspiration, I'll let you do it.
I'll do it.
All right, so you're going to dive in front of Tyrone
I
and
gave
take
myself
the hit for
2
him?
more inspiration for doing that.
Oh, shit. Damn it, you figured out my inspiration trick. So you dive in front of Tyrone and take
Okay.
the full blunt of it, basically.
Okay.
And meanwhile, Lurai is going to flip out of the way, but Ine does not, and neither does Mikey L. And Lurai, as he steps back, like sees like kind of that Ine is not getting out of the way in time and watches as the stone wall just crashes through his daughter down the line coming for Tyrone, and you see Horace just out of nowhere step in front and recognize and take the full brunt of it as well. Both Ine and you
And Sweeney failed as well, right?
take 40 bludgeoning damage and 20 psychic damage.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, I don't like
I'm
that.
guessing Tyrone probably wouldn't have lived through that.
He has 1 hit
He
point.
has one hit
Yeah.
He has 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Mikey L also takes the full hit of this as well,
Okay.
and he's sent flying.
Okay.
Mikey L is not looking good right now.
Neither is Sweeney at 21 hit points.
Oh, no.
You haven't even gotten to the main corridor yet, you guys.
Yeah, it's bad.
This is bad.
Izzy, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm mad. So he conveniently made a bunch of cracks in the stone.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That helps. So what I'm going to do is turn into a fire elemental.
Nice.
I'm going to pop out, like when I become it, I'm going to pop out of the stone. I'm going to travel through those cracks and then straight up into his nether regions and do a multi-touch.
Jeez.
Yikes.
Okay. Go for it.
Icky. So technically his face wouldn't be burning. So it's
His-
either
his face wouldn't be burning,
I
but his
would
n-
burn him or my
But his nether
past
regions are about to feel it anyway.
Yeah, this is a lot. Oh, yeah, actually this is better because at the beginning of his turn, he's going to catch on fire.
And technically, the concentration's still going on heat metal, so I think on your next turn you can... I think so.
Yes, because the fire
Yeah.
elemental stuff doesn't require any concentration.
Yeah.
19?
19 will not hit.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
It won't.
Okay, then half. So it's half. 4, 5.
Oh,
is
it's
this
half
is
damage.
this oh is this because like if it like just being near you, you're just like basically enveloping him in fire?
Yeah, I kind of
Okay.
can't avoid it.
So it's 4 fire damage.
just 4. But then in the beginning of your next turn, it's 1d10.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, Sweeney, it's your turn, and this thing looks like you flying up underneath
5.
him and just enveloping him in, because you're basically on top of him, right?
Yeah, it's like a
'Cause
hug.
You're like a swirling fire cloud around him,
Yeah.
which is rad, and he's just, you see as you swirl around him, he closes his arms, and you can see this blue psychic energy around him, which is protecting him against the majority of being burned alive by your fire tornado, but he's still getting cooked by just the heat of it. Sweeney, it's your turn.
I'm going to drink a superior healing potion with my bonus action, which is 8d4 plus 8. 17 plus 8, so 25 hit points back.
That's something.
It is something. It brings me to 46, which is
Well, how are you, Horace?
better.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm at like 152.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then I will use my action for Firebolt. Yeah, that was a 19 on the die, plus 11.
That'll do it.
20 damage.
All right. This thing is not long for this world, but you see kind of your fire blast goes into where Izzy is swirling around and kind of combines with this tornado of fire that like the heat just is increasing. You see the metal on its skin, on its face start to cook even more.
And then Tyrone's going to do the same.
Okay.
28 to hit.
That'll hit.
27 damage.
All right, finish him.
Nice.
Just like 2 simultaneous bursts of flame from each one of them that just go into its like ribs and just like actually, you know what? Into its mouth in honor of Umbernacht.
Oh.
So the fire basically just goes into its mouth and it just cooks down its throat. The psychic barrier obviously is faded at this point. And Izzy, when you pull away, you see this thing just barely standing there, steam and ash pooling out of the top of its mouth, and then it just collapses onto the floor.
Nice. Yay.
You guys are out of initiative.
Hey,
Okay.
can we take a short rest?
And
Can't rest in a hallway in the bad guy's lair?
We got some side rooms. I would really appreciate taking an hour if we can.
And as you guys are kind of recovering, you see MacLeod is like against the wall, his blood pooling all around him. His wings look like shattered. He's still alive, but he looks like pretty beaten. What you do see, though, is Larai is scrambling, pulling rocks off of Ine, who is unconscious, and blood is pooled around her head on the ground. Do any of you have some kind of potion or something to heal her? I don't have anything on me. She's not breathing.
Izzy, can you hit her with a healing word? Just to get her on her feet?
Those
Yep.
potions are kind of for us.
If we get into a room, I could do mass cure wounds to everyone.
That'd be great. Let's all get into...
let's get into like this closet. Like right now we're in a
Okay.
hallway. Like
Yeah, we'll drag-
prone. We need to hide.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll drag her to like we'll pick her up gently.
Well, when you instead of going to drag her, obviously Larai is like, Larai actually picks her up
Got it.
himself.
Rip
Into
her
the
out
room.
of his hands.
Into this closet. Come on, everyone in.
So he
Everyone
hurries
in.
her into one of the side rooms, and you go into the closest room is the room where this thing just walked out of. And you see there's several of these kind of like stone like operating tables, like you saw in the previous room with like wires and things like hanging down, connecting to these different, as you guys describe them, these chaos orbs. And you see on one of the slabs of tables, you see a red Sladi with its eyes essentially melted out, like gooping down the side of its face, with some of these tubes and things injected into it. You see some chalky white has started to spread across its skin, but it looks like it didn't take. And you see one of these clear operating tables. Larai comes up and sets Ine down immediately. What do?
You want to do your mass healing?
Everyone together, 30 feet. Okay, so everyone gets to roll 3d8,
Oh.
and then whatever that is, add 9.
By the way, someone is going to have to help. I assume, Horace, you help MacLeod into this room?
Yes.
Yeah.
3d8 plus 9.
13 for MacLeod. Oh, that was a good roll for Ine.
16 for Sweeney. Oh, plus 9.
Plus 9.
So that's 25 to Sweeney. That's good. That's really helpful.
23 for MacLeod.
What'd you get back? Each of you? Oh, you weren't.
I'm fine.
What
I'm
about you?
always fine.
What about you, Horace? What'd you get back?
I got back
Except when I can't do
18.
magic. Then
Is that with the plus 9?
That was with the +9, yeah.
But you're already high.
That's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm
Okay.
basically okay.
I'm still at 71 out of my new max of 201. Wondering what I should do about that. I want to save the potions until I'm further along. So if we can do a short rest, I can make up the difference.
Yeah, I think we could do a short rest here. I mean, I could just watch and be on lookout.
It has to be an hour.
Just an hour. That's not
Hang
long.
out. I don't know. We just caused a ton of chaos downstairs.
You want to press the attack?
Yeah, we really should
Okay.
keep moving.
Okay.
Do we have another healing option for me? 'Cause I'm not going to survive
I
another
have
one of
a
those blasts.
superior healing potion.
I have one more superior as well.
I don't need the potions as much on me,
Okay,
so I'll give it to you.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I could always do mass cure wounds again.
I think let's save that until we're in.
I need my 5s.
Yeah, save those until we're in dire straits. No, I don't begrudge you saving those. That this is the resource management that is innate to our problem. 22 plus 8,
I don't have one of those.
so 30. I think we took yours because you decided that you
I
weren't
just
going to
have
use them.
superior strength.
Oh yeah, we should talk about our equipment and stuff. Hang on, so I just got 30 back. Okay, that brings me to 101. That's a manageable.
Ooh!
That's
Wait, what do the chaos orbs do again?
Well, when Umbernacht swallowed it, it made him explode with like lightning and fire and
Cool.
water and stuff.
I thought they were described as like grenades.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grenade.
So we can throw them.
Yeah. Or swallow them and die.
Yeah, that's an option too.
Great. Ways out. Ways out.
Should we? How long do your items last that allow you to, like your giant strength and your?
You know, I don't actually have stats on giant strength. My giant strength.
think it's
We
an-
had it somewhere, but I don't have it like on me.
I think it's an hour, but I'll double check the GMG.
Inae's conscious again? She's good?
Anae is conscious, but
Okay.
she is wrecked.
Okay.
Damn.
like-
I don't know if she should continue
Well, she should hang back.
in this hellhole.
Well, I mean, what are we going to do?
I have no idea.
Yeah, we can't, like, gate her out of here.
I could turn her into a bug and put her in a
A little jar.
pocket. You know, I love doing that.
Until your concentration breaks.
Yep, and then
Then your pocket's
and then my
ripped.
pocket's broken.
Your giant strength lasts for an hour.
Cool.
And how long does the oil of murder last?
An hour?
Does Inae not look so excited to be on the front line?
Well,
Yeah,
do you
isn't she a
want to?
warrior?
Yeah, I'll ask her.
Yeah, I'm not feeling at my best, I'll certainly say. I think I could probably keep going, but and as she goes to like kind of stand up, Larai like touches her arm and looks back at you. I think at this point I'm going to hang back with my daughter.
Do you want to stay here?
For now, yes. I do not trust. If it is only going to get worse from here, I cannot
No,
put her in any further more danger.
that's the worst enemy we're going to fight.
Do you want to roll deception then?
No, I'm just
Or
kidding.
you immediately say, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just kidding. It's gonna get worse. We'll tell you what. If you guys rest up, and then you Gandalf the White over the hill, when we're in real trouble, this gives the DM something to play with.
I don't know what that reference is.
Gives you a little bit
Oh
of
yeah, he's
Deus
our
Ex
eagles.
Machina.
Is he our eagle?
He's our Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah, I like that.
This is good. We need to set up Deus Ex Machinas for when shit gets real bad.
Yes.
See, that way they're not Deus Ex Machinas, they're payoffs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're narrative conclusions.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chekhov's guns, actually.
Well established.
You guys have just
prior.
become Chekhov's guns.
I don't understand the reference.
You will.
But if that means I can stay here and protect my daughter, then that's fine. Listen, I feel like I've helped you get as far as I can. If there's anything else we can do, let me know. But I will try to find a way off of this vessel. At this point, I don't think will be much more help.
Okay. Well, you'll know when the time is right because you'll feel it from the DM pushing you when you can help us.
Yeah, and you've helped us plenty.
Yeah, thank you.
So much.
Thank you.
You literally brought these two back.
No problem.
Good job.
Larai,
I mean, you helped.
if things go according to our plan, we might be able to retrieve you, but it would not be until tomorrow, most likely.
Well, I will try to keep under deception here. There's
You're
very
still
I
under-
haven't. How did you get up here? Is there a safe pathward
No.
out of?
We are all under an illusion at the moment. You still have the benefits of that. It lasts for 8 hours. We are We were probably no more than an hour into that illusion, I would imagine.
Oh,
Very short amount of time. I would say an hour.
Yeah.
So N.A. and Lorraine under that illusion? So I
Yeah.
guess they could just walk out of here.
You could.
Yes, just slowly and just
Avoid conflict because there is a battle
out.
going on outside between the forces of Sendam and... Oh, that'd be interesting. Because technically Sendam's forces would see you as an ally as well.
Three-party system.
technically it's like the get to the fighter jet, so you can take them down and just be like veer
Yeah.
off course and just get out of
And
here.
bug out, yeah.
Yeah, grab a fighter jet.
Just grab a fighter jet, like let's get them. Haha, peace.
It's true. That is an option.
Fake a spiral to the.
Ine doesn't look as on board with this plan of just like leaving, but she looks up at her father and she can tell like he's probably not going to budge on this.
Do we have any sending stones left?
Yeah, I've got 2.
Let's give one of them to them.
Okay. Here's your rock cell phone.
A what? A rock? What is this for?
Just put it up to your ear and you can talk to me through
Yeah.
it.
Really?
Yeah.
Or text me.
I don't know what the text is.
There's-
That like scribing?
Yeah, very much so. You just
Alright.
draw an emoji with your finger on the stone and it'll show up on mine.
Oh wow, yes, you have done one for mine.
Yeah, it's a 100% 3 times.
Very,
Hundred,
very,
hundred,
very
hundred.
nice.
One from each of us.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I will hopefully not need this, but if I do, I will contact you.
Okay.
We will rest up here, and when the coast is clear, we will make our descent. Thank you. By the way, I wouldn't have been able to get my daughter back if it wasn't for all 3 of you. And I apologize. I don't believe I might have said it at the time, but I apologize for the deception, and I truly thank you for helping me.
We're even. I think we're even.
We're sorry for what's happening to your plane and all of the bad things and, Sendam and all that stuff. So,
I'm not sorry because it's happening to all of us. It's not my fault.
I mean, Sendam, we kind of... Anyway.
We'll put things right. We're even, like Horace said.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the other side.
I trust that you will do your best, and if you have been as capable as I've seen so far, I'm confident you'll win.
Thanks.
You don't have any healing potions, right? Nothing.
I
I
don't-
just strip
I don't-
you of every piece.
Can we
of-
just take all
I mean, I know
your
you just said
stuff?
you didn't. You just said you didn't.
I don't
'cause
have
you're-
any. I don't know. I don't have
Any
any healing
cheese?
potions.
Or
Yeah. Any
food
magic items or
magic?
anything?
No,
Give us
I
all your
don't.
shit.
I don't have any magic items or.
All right, it's
or,
fine. It's
or
fine.
potions or cheese. Is
Can
that
you
what
heal
just said?
us? Heal us.
No, I can't heal.
All right, bye. I'm gonna miss you. Hugs. Bye.
Jesus.
Bye. Pushing you out now. Bye.
Get a
Love
fighter
you.
jet.
Bye.
We're staying in this room. I'm not moving
No,
her yet.
you're not. Bye. Close
Do
door.
we what? You're pushing them out into the hallway?
Yeah.
There's no doors on these walls, on any of these rooms, are there?
No, there are not.
So there's no short rest option here.
So also keep in mind, they probably should get moving
Yeah.
while the chaos is happening.
Yeah. As should we, probably.
Yeah. So Laura, don't hang out here. This isn't safe.
All
It's
right.
safer to get out now.
Okay, can you move? And Ine nods and like kind of stretches a bit and like slowly stands. Larai puts his arm around her and her arm over him and starts kind of walking her out into the hallway.
How's Michael doing?
Michael is kind of checking his wings. He's standing now. He's no longer stunned and beat up, but he looks pretty rough. Like
All right.
he wasn't out like Ine was, but he looks pretty hurt. He got some healing back thanks to the mass heal, but I mean he's taken some serious damage.
All right. I'm gonna look at him and be like, "You good?"
I'm bruised, that's for sure, and I must say, being here again, it concerns me greatly. If we could move on, I think I'll be fine. I fought greater and more powerful beasts before. I'll be fine.
And he shakes himself a bit to shake himself out of this frustration and possibly fear, and lifts his big stalactite mace and rests it on his right shoulder.
Let's fight on then. I'm ready.
Larai, Ine, and I reach out and shake each one of their hands. It's been an honor and a privilege, and we'll see you soon.
We wish you the best of luck, Velvet League. And they nod, Ine nods, and they walk down, kind of sidestepping the broken rocks and things down the hallway back towards the stairwell.
Sure. Nothing bad will happen to them.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about us than them.
Yeah, I'm never worried about us.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna loot the body.
So, how much experience do we get?
Well, now we have a skeleton army, so that's pretty neat.